I'll be gone, I'll be stuck, be gone, I'm done. Bitch, yeah, she said she wanna fuck.
Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Miss Morning. Here's a small vlog in which our long drive turned into a trip. We left Bangalore early in the morning by 8:30 so that we go to Ooty directly. But whereas we had to roam around in Bangalore itself and reach Ooty. This trip was so unplanned that we were thinking whether to go out of the house itself or not the previous night. And in the morning, we had left all the way to Ooty. We went through Bandipur National Park where we could see different animals like deer and the elephants and many more. Cute monkeys as well. Bandipur National Park is regarded as the most beautiful national park in India. It is located at the Western Ghats on Mysore-Ooty highway. The area of it is 868.63 km square. Bandipur National Park contains second highest tiger population in the India. Park is the part of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, making it largest protected area in southern India and largest habitat of wild elephants in South Asia. For us, the unplanned trips were always the thing. So every time we used to leave for a long drive, it turned out to be a trip. So this is the first time I am making the vlog out of the trip I recently went. The very first day of the trip, we reached Mysore at about the lunchtime and we had our lunch there, and from there directly we headed towards Ooty. Just in few hours from Bangalore, I'm straight here in Ooty right now. And it's so cool and so amazing weather. It's just 7 degrees at night. Can you imagine that? Getaways are fun, isn't it? The very first place in Ooty that we visited was the tea factory and the chocolate factory. The company name was Benchmark Factories. At chocolate factory, we were explained how they roast the cocoa beans and whole process of beating it, molding into respective shapes, sizes and making different types of chocolates. It highlighted the precision and care required to produce high quality chocolates. At the tea factory, we got to witness the entire journey from plucking of tea leaves to the processing and packing. The key steps included plucking, withering, rolling, fermentation, drying, sorting, and packaging. At the end, we went to the factory outlet and we got to know all the products which are produced there in the factory, and we got few samples from there too. It's so serene. So nice, cold but still warm. Whenever I go to the hill stations in India, I actually remember my own place. It reminds me of Valpa, always. the doll you're walking.
Annabelle doll. Real Annabelle.
Where have you come?
Ooty.
Where is Ooty?
Himachal.
How's the weather?
Just taking the vibes of Himachal weather. Chennai mobile.
Hi, they say no. After Chennai Mobiles, one more story is coming. We woke up to this beautiful environment around and we freshened up and headed towards Doddabetta. It was the highest mountain in Nilgiri Mountains at 2,637 meters. There is reserve forest area around the peak. It is 9 kilometers from Ooty and it is the fourth highest peak in South Asia. We could see the whole Ooty town from the telescope house. The telescope house were under maintenance though. Next day in Wayanad, early morning we woke up, freshened up, had our breakfast and headed towards Edakkal Caves. Edakkal Caves are two natural caves at remote area of Edakkal, 25 kilometers from Kalpetta in Wayanad, Kerala. They lie 1200 meters above the sea level, near an ancient trade route connecting the high hills of Mysore to the ports of Malabar coasts. It takes almost 30 to 45 minutes to climb top. It is a very steep climb. Inside the cave are pictorial carvings believed to be nearly 7,000 years old from the Neolithic man, indicating the presence of prehistoric settlement in this region. The youngest group of carvings have been called a possible connection to the Indus Valley civilization. The caves was first discovered by then Superintendent of Police of Malabar district, Fred Fawcett, in 1895 during one of those hunting trips. Many legends are there behind the formation of these caves. One of the stories is that these caves are said to be formed with the arrows fired by Lavkush, the son of Lord Ram. After packing up the local banana chips, we headed back to Bangalore through Mysore, visiting Kabini Forest in Karnataka.
And this is all for today's video. Lastly, if you want to know more about the places mentioned in the video, I have left the links for better knowledge in the captions. Keep watching Miss Morning. Bye bye.